Most people are thinking decentralized exchanges are complicated, unsafe, but guys, DYDX is changing that, and in today's video I'm going to show you exactly how you can use the DYDX exchange. DYDX is a decentralized exchange where you can trade without KYC. They have quite okay liquidity, and the exchange in itself is definitely one of the more established decentralized exchanges. Some might ask, why use a decentralized exchange? Well guys, massive amounts of traders are fleeing centralized exchanges due to regulatory risk and other risks to decentralized exchanges, and decentralized exchanges actually have seen a record month in trading volume which went over 1 trillion US dollars. Many people still have the idea that the decentralized exchange is pretty complicated and there's not much liquidity going on, but actually guys, it's the opposite, because right now we are seeing that decentralized exchanges provide a similar experience in terms of smoothness, user interface and so forth as a centralized exchange, and the liquidity is really catching up as well. So what is DYDX? DYDX is a decentralized perpetual futures exchange. It's built on its own blockchain, DYDX chain. The volume is pretty decent. Last 24 hours they've reached a volume of 208 million US dollars. If we scroll below, we can actually see that most of that volume is of course in Bitcoin. So some altcoin pairs will have a lower amount of volume. You can see that this is also one of the lower days in terms of volume, because some days they also reach volumes above 500 million US dollars. This one even 700 million US dollars. But for most people guys, and that's the most important thing of course, whether you can experience a smooth trading experience, you need liquidity, right? But for most traders, this is already enough liquidity, especially if you're trading the bigger pairs like Bitcoin, Solana and Ethereum. DYDX is a decentralized exchange, which means that you are always in custody of your funds. Unlike with a centralized exchange, with a decentralized exchange, you always remain in control. To create an account over on DYDX, make sure you visit the official DYDX page. I will leave a link down below in the description as well. Then you click right here on sign in. Then you have to sign in on the decentralized exchange with a third-party wallet, with your personal wallet of course. And most people are likely going to use MetaMask, as that is the most downloaded third-party wallet. But DYDX is offering some other options as well, like Brave Wallet, Magic Eden, Phantom, Solana Wallet. There are actually more wallet options if you want to look at that. I would recommend to use MetaMask. If you don't have any third-party wallet, you can also join with an email address, and then DYDX will generate a third-party wallet address for you. But in our case, we are going to use, of course, MetaMask. Then you click connect, send request, confirm. So now the account is created and my third-party wallet is linked to that account, and this is how quick you actually can connect with a decentralized exchange. Guys, it's actually, once you know this process, it's way easier than connecting with a centralized exchange. Okay, so before I'm going to show you how you can trade on DYDX, we are first going to go over all the functions that DYDX is offering. And first of all, of course, the most important one, the perpetual futures market. They also have a spot market. We are seeing this more and more over on decentralized exchanges as well. I really like it, which means that you can basically trade on a spot market here as well. Here we can see some summary of the trading volume for the past 24 hours. Here you can see it's above 200 million, the open interest, but also the trading pairs, as you can see right here. And DYDX right now has a promo going on where you don't pay any fees when you are trading Bitcoin or Solana, which are the biggest trading pairs on DYDX in terms of trading volume. They have a portfolio feature as well, where you can basically see your profit and loss of the history of your account. You can see your open positions, your open orders, the histories, fees, and so forth and so forth. It just gives you a good overview. Then guys, the MegaVault. We are seeing vaults more and more often on decentralized exchanges. This is a way to generate passive income or to lose passive passive income, because right now it has not performing that well in the history, guys. It has performing actually pretty good, but the reason that it has not been performing that well is of course because of the 10th of October. We have seen a massive flash crash across the markets on the 10th of October right here, and the Vault also lost roughly 7%. But the Vault generally tries to be market neutral, not extremely long, not extremely short, so it should generate a more safe return, and maybe it's actually pretty decent that it just lost like 7% on the market in the October the 10th, because that was a very unique situation. But generally, guys, the idea is you put USDC into this Vault, that USDC will be used for liquidity over on DYDX, and then the fees and everything a part of the fees will go to you and will eventually be kind of like a passive income. DYDX has a affiliate program as well, where you can earn fees when people sign up using your affiliate link. If you want to become one of my affiliates, make sure to join with the affiliate link down below. But right now you can get a commission share of roughly 30%, which is, I think, pretty decent. But if you increase your volume, your personal trading volume, you can actually increase the amount of percentage that you will receive in commissions. They have a leaderboard as well, where you can see how much other users actually have earned with this affiliate program. So guys, let's open a trade over on DYDX, and the Bitcoin price is nicely flattening out right here. So let's open a long position. But before we can actually make a trade, we gotta deposit some funds into this exchange. Therefore, we click right here on deposit. And DYDX, guys, is generally working with USDC. So this is also something where you can pick your decentralized exchange for which currency they are using. So if you want to use Apex Omni, the decentralized exchange of Bybit, they mainly use US dollar Tether. But if you have other decentralized exchanges like a Hyperliquid or DYDX, they are using USDC. So right now I'm going to deposit some USDC into my account. Click on approve. Now we have to wait till our funds arrive in the wallet. The deposit is completed. Now we're finally going to open a trade. Guys, the dashboard is pretty clear. You got the trading chart right here. You have some information above. You can see the funding rate. You can see the order book depth as well. Anyhow, we decided to open the longs. Here you can select the margin type, guys, whether you want to do cross margin or isolated margin. Well, you guys know, if you've seen other tutorials of mine, I usually like isolated margin. It's more clear, but for some strategies, cross margin can be better. The main difference is cross margin is using your whole margin for leverage. Isolated margin only use the margin that you put in this trade. So that makes it more clear for me. That's why I like to do that. Isolated, let's do a 10x. Generally that is high enough, I would say. Some strategies might allow to go higher, but do take in mind, or the higher the potential reward, also the higher the risk. Okay, so we have a limit order, market order, and advanced orders. Advanced orders are basically conditional orders. Limit order is a order that will be placed in the order book, will be executed at a specific limit price. So for example, we want to long Bitcoin when Bitcoin is says $87,700 US. We want to do that with 100% of our capital. There is a 10x leverage applied to that, which will create a order size of roughly $12,000 US or 0.14 Bitcoin. Right, you can select post only right here as well. This is actually a trick that you make sure that this order will be executed as a limit order. Then we can click on place order, and then right here in the open orders we can see that the order is being placed, and it will stay there for 4 weeks unless I cancel or unless it gets filled. And it only gets filled if the price of Bitcoin right now comes to 87,700, because that is the limit price of the limit order. But I'm going to cancel this one, guys, because we want to be directly in a position, of course, and therefore you can use a market order. So with a market order, it will open the position directly at the best available market price. So what we do right here is we set the amount, 100% of our portfolio. Then you click on place market order. Then right here on the positions, you can see the open position, which is a 10x Bitcoin long. Here you can see the size, the value, and the profit and loss. You can also clearly see in the chart where you've entered the trade. And if you want to set a take profit or stop loss, you can of course do that right here in the position as well. So let's say we want to take profit when we have a 5% gain, and we want to stop out if we have a 2% loss. Here we can click on add triggers. Then we will see those orders being placed in the order book, but also right here on the chart, if the price comes down 2% off or like a P&L, we will be stopped out. If it goes up and we have 5% profit, it will be taking profits automatically. So I can actually now leave, and it will eventually go automatically once it hits either one of these levels. If you want to close the position, you simply click on the X right here. Then you can select if you want to close it with a market order, that is where it's normally on, or with a limit order. So this works slightly different than on different exchanges, but anyhow, we are going to close it with a market order. We are going to close it for the fully 100% because we just want to be out of the position. Click on close position, and right now we are out of the position. And of course, the take profit and stop loss that we just set are automatically cancelled because they were part of that position. Then if you want to withdraw your funds back into your third-party wallet, you simply click on your wallet address, then you click on this button, withdraw. Then you can select the chain right here. I'm going to use Ethereum. Then we select all the USDC into our account. Click on withdraw. Now the withdrawal is in progress. And guys, just in a matter of maybe 1 minute, the funds are in your wallet. This is such a streamlined process that I'm experiencing on these decentralized exchanges. Depositing goes often even faster than when you deposit on a centralized exchange. And withdrawing definitely goes way faster than doing any withdrawal on a centralized exchange. So yeah guys, that is how you use a decentralized exchange. It's really easy, and that's also why the numbers are reflecting that more and more traders are actually using a decentralized exchange because of the advantages that it offers, and especially in terms of safety and in terms of control, because you as a user of a decentralized exchange, you remain in control. That is probably the main advantage of using a DEX. So guys, if you have any questions up to this point of the video, then make sure to ask them in the comment section down below, and I will answer them as soon as possible. If you learned anything from this video, make sure to leave a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, subscribe. And guys, I made a separate video where I basically rank and compare the decentralized exchanges that are on the market right now. So make sure to check out that video if you are looking for a decentralized exchange and you prefer US dollar Tether, or you prefer some different futures like copy trading or maybe even grid bots. Make sure to check out Apex Omni. Apex Omni is the decentralized exchange of Bybit. I will leave a affiliate link to Apex Omni down below in the description as well. You will get a 5% discount on your fees if you join with that specific affiliate link. I also made a tutorial on Apex Omni. If you're keen to check it out, I'll leave a link to that video as well in the description. But okay guys, that was it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video. Bye bye.